Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a quick video tutorial on how to crack a WPA2 Wi-Fi key using Backtrack. This is for educational purposes only. Now, before we get started, you're going to need a Wi-Fi card that is compatible with Backtrack. I would recommend just buying a external USB Wi-Fi card, and you can get one from like Alpha, makes some good stuff, and you can get on eBay for like 30 bucks or less. You can just Google Wi-Fi cards that are compatible with Backtrack, and you get a whole list. It's easy. You can just do that. And then once you have a card that's compatible, we're going to need to get the VMware player. And go to Downloads. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is being slow today. Go down to VMware player. Wait for it to load. And what VMware is actually a virtual machine, and it's going to run Backtrack inside of itself, and so we don't have to install it. So I would recommend getting the 5 when I release. It's easier to deal with and it's free. So just go ahead and download for Windows, and once you have that, just install it like a normal program. Okay, the next thing we need to do is go back to Google, and we need to get Backtrack. Backtrack. Go over to their website. Downloads. And then you can register and download, but you don't have to. You can just click download if you don't want to. And then get Backtrack 5 Release 3. And then you want to make sure that it's the VMware image type, because it won't work if you get the ISO. So just get that, and you can download either directly or via torrent, whatever works best for you. Just click to download, and then once that downloads, you get a zip file. And here is the zip file that you should have just downloaded right here. And just go ahead and extract it, and here it is extracted. And you have this. This is what it should look like inside, and the different parts of it. And once you have this, you can go ahead and open up VMware Player, and you're going to click Open a Virtual Machine, not Create, but you can click Open. Just go ahead and click Open. Okay, and then just go into your folder, and you just go ahead and click the only file that's there. Go ahead and open that. And here is your virtual machine right here with Backtrack. Go ahead and click Play, and it will start running. And just click Copy, and it'll start running Backtrack in itself. That's what you want it to do. Okay, now it's started up right here. Go and click into it, and the login is going to be root. Enter, and then the password is Tor, and that is just root backwards. Okay, and now once it's ready to go, you can enter the command start X, and that's going to start up the interface. Okay, now once the interface is started, go ahead and you can make it full screen. And I'm going to go ahead and plug in my USB Wi-Fi card. There it is. It's plugged in. And you can see it right here that it's plugged in. It shows it right here. These are different things that you have connected to the computer, and it shows right here. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is start up a terminal window, and you're going to do airmon ng and run that, and that's just going to show you what wireless interface you have plugged in. If nothing shows up right here, then there's a problem and you can't go any further. And go ahead and either message me your problem or Google it in your interface, and you should find some way to troubleshoot. Okay, my interface for example is a WLAN 0. So you can do airmon ng start Okay, now it's starting it up, and it's the monitor mode is what you're going to need, and it's started on Mon 0. So next you're going to do, you can actually open a new tab to do this. arrow dump ng then mon 0, and the mon 0 is the monitor you have. Okay, and this is going to pull up the list of routers that are in range, and once the one that you want is up here, go ahead and stop it from running with Control C. And this is my router right here, my example router. And what you're going to do is copy the BSS ID and do that with Control Shift C. And then make note of the channel it's on. This one's on channel 1. Okay, and you can go back over here to the other window, and you can go ahead and clear it. There we go, session room. And do Reaver, and then your -I, and that's your interface, which is mon 0, and then -B, and that's your BSS ID, and you can paste that in there with Control Shift V, and then for the channel, just get -C. And this is, you don't have to do for the channel, but if your router's not, if it's not very strong range, or you can see the range, the power. This one's pretty strong, so I don't have to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. But if, say, like this one, how it's a weaker signal, go ahead and do the channel and specify it, so it'll be quicker. And so -C and then 1, and then you're going to want to do -VV, and that is very verbose, and that lists out everything that it's doing, and that's helpful so you know how far along it's going. And then there's a bunch of other really helpful commands I'll go over in a different video, but easiest to do -A, and that's automatic, and it's just automatically going to do some of the more advanced features. Okay, so everything's ready to go. Just go ahead and do enter, and it's going to start running. And real quick, if you go over here and you just do Reaver, nothing else, it will list all of the different commands you can use, and that's helpful just to go over this and check and see what different commands there are you can use. And now, like I said, I'll go over these in a different video. You can see over here that it's running, and what it's doing is it's trying to pick the pins one by one. First, and the way it's split up is if it does the first four numbers, and then it does the next 3, and the last one is a checksum. So that's the reason it can crack the code as quickly as it can. Just let it run like this. What you can do is just start it, leave it like overnight or something, and just let it run. Now this one's running really well. You're not always going to get it to run so easily or smoothly, and I'll go over the different problems that you're going to have and how to fix it in another video. But this is just the basic. You're good to go right here. And yeah, that's it. And at the end, it'll list your WPS pin, which is the pin for the router, and then the WPA2 key, the password. When you copy the WPS key, you're not going to need it to just get on Wi-Fi, but if the password changes, for instance, you can actually just use that WPS pin instead of having to go through this whole process again. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. I'm willing to do more videos along the same line, and like I said, I'll do more in-depth into Reaver and some other programs. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.